Hello, everyone, and happy May. Many of you commented privately and publicly that you really liked the, let's say, the energy update from April. So I think we're going to follow the same format this time, but they did have me pull out the two deck of cards, so we'll just see what happens, shall we? Hi there. If you're new to my world, welcome. My name is Christine Alexandria. I am the founder of Angel Chatter and Angel Chatter Academy. And with me behind the scenes are my trusty temporary both dogs, Zeke, that you may well know of, and our friend Tala. So I apologize ahead of time if there's a little ruckus going on when they decide to play. Just a heads up. It may happen, it may not happen. We'll see. But let's get real, shall we? The energies have changed and they're not going to stop. I'm giving you a heads up. The energies are going to continue to escalate. Everything really is conspiring in your favor. So what is happening? So we just had the pink moon. This is spring. It's the springtime. What do you tend to think of in spring? No, not pollen. Come on, get a little spiritual here. It's renewal. It's this rebirth. Looking at that, the pink moon, which is of course one of my favorite colors because, you know, my guardian angel is nicknamed Pinky. So kind of have that kinship to pink, but it's this pink. You can add to that with that sense of how much are you loving yourself so you can take those steps forward. And don't say, oh, of course I love myself. I really hope you do. But remember, beautiful one, you are a human, no matter what galaxy you come from, which means you are perfectly imperfect, just like all the other humans walking the earth at this point. Therefore, every time you love another aspect or layer of yourself, guess what? There's a cajillion more coming up behind you that's saying, hey, what about me? So the more you honor and love yourself, the easier everything begins to happen. You stop doing so much and you can permit yourself to be more. Be, let's start there, in alignment. Be in the frequency that is cascading, bombarding us right now. And what is this frequency? It's love. This isn't reminding, again, this is going to be my thing to stand on forever. This isn't the love that we have been programmed by thinking we have to say it's unconditional love. Love is love. Period. End of discussion. The minute you tack on anything, I would love them more if. How can you love somebody more? First of all, you love them for who they are. You may desire for them to hang around longer, but you can't attach that to how you love them and how you respect them, because then it becomes, oh, so conditional. So as these frequencies continue, and they're going to, you will be asked to be quiet. And that's not a punishment to go sit in the corner and behave yourself. This is this beautiful, magical moment that helps you remember. It's going to help you remember this entire month of May so you can stay on track for you. Not based on what I tell you, not what any other mentor, teacher, friend, family, neighbor, coworker, boss tells you, but what is in alignment with you. Now, here's the really funny thing about being a human. We think, oh my God, yes, I want to do this. And then we start and we don't see instantaneous results. So we slide back. This is where it's going to take commitment from you. Commitment to your health, commitment to increasing your wealth, commitment to invoking and embracing love. I told you they're going to act up. Commitment to you, your joy. How do you wish to live your life? That's a big question. That's a huge question. Are you committed, or are you going to permit yourself to be committed enough on a day-to-day basis just to do one little thing that puts you more in alignment? So this morning, as I was preparing to come on for the video, I went through my closet, and guess what? I got rid of 5 more articles of clothing. You think by now my closet would be empty, but it was quite large. So now it is releasing what's not serving you. These clothes don't reflect who I am. Period. End of discussion. Release them so someone who is in alignment with them can thoroughly enjoy them, and they're going to look fabulous on them. Releasing the eating habits that you know taste really good. I told you it's going to happen. That you really know is not in the best interest. If your goal is to release weight, how committed are you? That's going to be a theme throughout the month of May. It's Mother's Day here in the United States. But Mother, Divine Feminine, we are going to be presented more and more and more with these feminine aspects that we can embrace. And it doesn't matter if you identify as a female now or as a man now, because we all have the feminine and masculine within us. So we're going to hear a similar, giving you a heads up, we're going to hear a similar theme in June when it's the Divine Masculine, when it's their turn. So for now, the feminine aspects, how much are you nurturing yourself? How much are you allowing your intuitive gifts to come out to play, and are you listening to them? How much are you allowing, and this is a big one for the Divine Feminine, because she is always so giving, and let me take care of you. Here, I can do that. Oh, just go, all of those things. And we just keep saying yes. So your big thing in your femininity is be aware of your boundaries. Allow yourself to go, do I really want to do that? Or am I doing it because it's expected of me? Big question, right? And then you can, there's hardly ever shoulds in my world, except you should be happy. So you can say yes or no. And you know what? No is a complete sentence. You don't have to exaggerate, elaborate, explain yourself away. Because then if you start backpedaling and start explaining, before you know it, you've slipped into a maybe and then probably a yes. Doing something that you said you didn't want to do just a few moments ago. So no, thank you, but thank you for thinking of me. That's all you have to say. It's okay. Or you can say, wow, thank you for reaching out. I was just thinking about this. Let me think about it, and come back and say no. Or, wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity, and you're coming at me at the exact time that I really need it. Yes. Yes, and I'm saying yes to me. Wow. Feel the different resonance with each one of those. And not one of those examples is incorrect. So throughout May, you can do, let me think about it. You can give a no, you can give a yes. And when we say those yeses, even though if we're not sure where the money's going to come from or how we're going to make it work, we're not saying yes as we're scrolling on the phone at 11 o'clock at night when the phone ought to be in another room so you can sleep better. This is a yes when you are fully awake, conscious, and have been thinking about how you can get from not just from A to B, but A throughout the entire alphabet. So think about what you would like to do, and then start allowing what you would love to do to come forward. You may have someone like me that said, hey, you popped in, I love your comment. Have you thought about doing XYZ? And sometimes, you can ask my students and clients that, dogs, you can, I will be happy to suggest other teachers, mentors, programs that I'm not even involved in. But you have to comment so you step a bit more into my world so I can make suggestions. And of course, I'm going to make suggestions when applicable that, come back to me, whether it's mentoring, coming here for a private weekend, or taking one of the many courses that I offer, from the itty bitties up to the flagship BU program. All of these things, programs, tools, which include books, candles, crystals, pendulums, which I'm not a super fan of, and that's for another time, are at your disposal. So what are you doing? Or are you so busy just playing with it, and each day slides into the next? And that's why, if that's what you're doing, you'll understand that's why your life isn't as full as you would like it to be, because one day is just kind of going into the next one. And you're not taking the shifts and committing to those shifts so you can live your magical life. That is going to be a lot of May. So before the dogs knock over the lights and the cameras and everything else, the angels would like to come out to play with 3 cards. So shuffling up. And if you're not familiar with this deck, this is my very first product, the Angel Chatter Oracle deck. We are in our 3rd edition. It's raining, which is why they're not outside, by the way. But they need this exercise, and the stairs do wear them out. And the stairs are carpeted, so I don't have to worry about them. So, energies for the month of May for all to hear this message. Okay, we're complete. Cutting once, pulling that card out. So it'll be 4 cards. Hey, you guys are funny. First card is Uriel with that message of thank you. If you're not familiar with Uriel, Uriel oversees your root chakra, that place of safety, that place of security. And here's that message. You are safe to be you. Dye your hair, don't dye your hair. It doesn't matter. As long as it reflects who you are. Wear this top, wear a different top. Does it reflect who you are? You are safe to be you. You are safe to be you in all areas of your life. I had a preliminary call with the PR team, and I told him, I said, I got showered, so I was clean for you, but this is who I am. And he lost it. He thought that was the funniest thing. He says, so many people come on to even just have this preliminary thing, and either they're just total grunge because they don't care, or they're showing up all glammed up and perfect, which isn't really who you are anyway, right? So be you. Thank you. The next card is Zachiel with the message of timing. Zachiel oversees your crown chakra, and in conjunction with Saint Germain oversees the violet flame. So this message of timing, think about what we said earlier. You may implement changes, and if you don't see that change, that shift in 5 days, you're like, it doesn't work. And you go back and you're like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. So everything takes time. Allow the time. Allow everything to shift. Your soul may be yards, leaps, miles ahead, but it takes a bit for your physical, mental, emotional layers to catch up. Remember that. You have the 4 layers. Allow them all to align. And this is where I help people. This is where I help you as a client. This is where I help you in these free videos. So reach out. The 3rd card is Sandalphon with the message of grounding. So how much are you allowing these new ideas, these concepts, think about what I just said, to become part of your integral essence, just to become a natural extension of you, to the point that if it, whatever it is, doesn't happen, it's illogical. So you are grounding this energy within you because you are raising your frequency. You are raising who you are. And everything else just begins to fall into place. And here's the 4th card. Camuel, heart chakra. One more time. Self-love. We already talked about this. How much are you allowing to love yourself so you can live the life you desire. So you can permit and embrace the changes that I, as a teacher, as a mentor, as an author, as a creator, as others do, offer you, so you will, I don't want to say it here because that's such a strong word, so you will commit to you. So the month of May is going to be about commitment. Allow it. But the question to keep asking, is this going to help me? And is this contributing to committing to me for the entire month? I'm Christine Alexandria, sending you so much love, the founder of Angel Chatter and Angel Chatter Academy. Until next time, have a wonderful, magical day. Bye.